Therefore, let's get going. So I call to order the select board meeting from Friday, October 15th, 2025. The time is now 10:06 a.m. Because we are remote, I'm going to read a little bit of additional information. In accordance with Chapter 2 of the Acts of 2025, which extend the governor's March 12th, 2020 order suspending certain provisions of the open meeting law, General Law, Chapter 38, Section 20, until June 30th, 2027. This meeting will be conducted virtually via Google Meets. The information on how to join was on our agenda, which is on our town website. The meeting will be recorded by SMAC cable television and broadcast live and may be live streamed at www.stoughtontv.org. A recording of the meeting, transcript, or other comprehensive record of the proceeding will be posted on the town website and or SMAC as soon as possible after the meeting, if the live broadcast or live streaming is unsuccessful. Times are approximate and items may be taken out of order at the chair's discretion. In the meeting, we have a quorum with the select board present. We have Vice Chair Deborah Roberts, Member Joe Krisky, and myself. And so we will start by doing the Pledge of Allegiance, if you're able, which I think I see a couple people in cars that you might not be able, but rise if you are able to join us in the Pledge of Allegiance. I'll put a flag up just so we have something to work with. Hopefully you're able to see that. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the
United States of America, and to the republic which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, so let's move right into the body of the meeting now. The only order of business is a consent agenda item. We can vote it as a consent agenda item. Just a consent agenda. It's an application for a one-day all alcohol beverage and entertainment license for Cheeky's Corral LLC, Stoughton Masonic Lodge, 925 Pleasant Street, on August 17th, 2025. Though there are some recommendations by the police, so I can understand if we want to pull those out. So, what is the will of the board on that?
Mr. Chairman.
Yes.
I would like to pull this agenda item, please.
Absolutely.
Second.
Perfect. And I'm in favor as well. So we'll discuss this in more detail. I'll actually start, if it's okay with everybody, since we have the applicant online, if you don't mind just letting us know a little bit about the event, what you're looking to do, and the purpose of an all alcohol and entertainment license.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Carlet Paul, and thank you all for having this meeting today. So it's a family brunch. We usually have, I'm a member of Rising Star Lodge and Blue Hill Lodge. We usually have events at the lodge, but no alcohol.
Mm-hmm.
So me and a couple brothers was like, okay, let's try to do a family, end of summer family brunch. Sell some tickets, and we wanted to have alcohol there. It'll be a 21 plus event. No children will be there. Just amongst family and brothers of the lodge and a few friends. So I went to City Hall and tried to see how I could properly do it without cutting corners and actually doing it the right way.
Perfect. Sounds like a fun event. There's a couple things I want to just, if you haven't already seen, I would like to just call out that the various departments that looked into the, if you're able to mute, please mute your phones. Thank you. So just a couple things I wanted to call out. This application was reviewed by the town departments. The fire department approved of it. The elections office approved of it. The water department approved. And building department approved. And Board of Health approved. The police approved, but they had
it was conditional on a couple of things they outlined in a letter that they provided to the board. That letter asks for, we will get to it, it'll tell you the following things. So the event is advertised from 5 p.m. to 11 p.m. But the application was for 5 p.m. to 12 a.m. This is on August 17th, 2025. So there's an hour between when the event was scheduled to end and when the application set an end time. Additionally, this is a residential area and also falls on a Sunday. The recommendation is that the license be granted, but only until 10 p.m. on Sunday. And also ask that no vehicles be allowed to park on Pleasant Street for this event. And finally, with previous events of this nature, such as alcohol service with outside entertainment, we have required in the past that 2 police details be present. I don't know if you got a chance to see that letter or not, but I wanted to see if are those things conditions that you will agree to.
Yes, I will agree to them. The reason why I had it from 5 p.m. to midnight, because the cleanup after, like I was originally gonna end everything at 11, but to stay a little later to clean up and stuff like that. But the police recommended 10 p.m. I'll make sure everything's done at 10 p.m.
Okay.
But the only thing I haven't done yet is gone to the police station to see the way I could get the police detail. I did call, but it was after hours. But today I'll go into the police station to see how I could go about that.
Okay. Fair enough.
And Mr. Chairman,
Yes, sir.
the gentleman should ask for Lieutenant Carmichael.
Lieutenant Carmichael, thank you.
Yes, sir.
Perfect. Do any members of the board have questions?
Yes, Mr. Chairman. It's regarding the no parking on Pleasant Street. I just wanted to say for the record, that's a typical recommendation. But where this event is expecting around 100 people. So my question is, where can these attendants park? Is there sufficient space, or I guess this is the question for Mr. Calder, our town manager. Is there enough parking for, let's say, 100 people?
Mr. Chairman, through you, I visited the site yesterday with that same question, and I don't know what their zoning allows, but there is plenty of parking there for that many people in their parking lot.
Thank you very much. That answers all the questions that I have, and I would be in favor of approving this once we get to that point. Thank you.
Mr. McChrystal, do you have any questions or comments?
Yeah, I guess question. Last I knew, brunch was a morning and daytime event, not a nighttime event. So I was thinking of something completely different, which I don't know if it's me. Is a brunch a nighttime event? This is really sitting down and looking at this before we signed on to this meeting. Was the first time that I thought it was a nighttime party. I thought it was a morning midday party. So this is a completely different use than what has historically been at that location, which concerns me. But I also would be remiss if I did not send it, a thanks to the town manager and his staff for. I know this application had taken much longer than others that had not been followed up with, and here we are, doing a special meeting, which is probably I can't remember ever doing something like this. So this is the first of its kind. I am concerned, and I will just say it because I have nothing to measure it against, that if there's no police detail, I would not want this party, to happen. We have 100 people in a very small area. It's going to, if the parking is not handled correctly, I want to hear from the petitioner that it will be done correctly, because any parking on the main road that obstructs traffic is going to be dealt with, I would imagine, by the police department, and that usually is not a good thing to do at some parties. So I'd like to hear. I mean, I'm really concerned on the a brunch, with a liquor license, okay, but it's a nighttime event. This is a party that in some areas the board has had to take further action to not have them, and where it's the first one at the Masonic Lodge, and I'm closer to the Masonic Lodge than a lot of people would believe. I'd like to hear a little bit from the petitioner as to what he's going to do to make sure this is a great family event. And I think it would be my motion, if it need to be made, Mr. Chair, I would leave that in the hands of the town manager and the police chief, is that the detail has to be secured. So those are my concerns, and but openness to hopefully make this is going to be a great event for everybody that attends.
Mr. Paul, sorry, I have you on mute because we were getting a little bit of feedback.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I had those same concerns when I reviewed this permit. A brunch to me meant late breakfast, early lunch. So we followed up with the applicant and confirmed that it is not a brunch. It's an afternoon, it's a late afternoon and evening event. So the people who signed off on it were aware that it was an evening event. Brunch was the wrong term, clearly, to be used, but we did understand it. With respect to the parking, I have Joe's same concern about parking on the street. So in speaking to the applicant, because it's family brunch, many of the cars that will be there will be carrying no less than two, and in many cases, many family members. So we don't expect that there'll be more than 50 cars there, and the parking lot can accomplish 50 cars. My other concern is that don't attempt to try and use the armory as a space. Lastly, I want to reiterate what Mr. Christie just said. Because of the location, the time of the evening, a weeknight, a Sunday night, I think Joe's right. That I would recommend that the board insist on those details, and I'll follow up with Mr. Carmichael this afternoon to make sure it's secured.
Thank you, Mr. Paul. Sorry I had you on mute earlier, so I apologize for that, but I think you had something you wanted to add.
Oh, it's okay. Thank you. I was just going to say that I will go to the police station today and confirm to see how I will get a police detail.
Sir, I would suggest you do it as soon as possible. These details are often hard to come by. Oftentimes they're lined up weeks, even months in advance. I would go there during business hours as soon as possible to catch Mr. Carmichael. And I'll call Lieutenant Carmichael just to make sure he does everything he can to get you those details.
Thank you very much. I will do that.
Perfect.
Mr. Chairman?
Yes, Mr. Perkins.
Mr. Chairman, thank you. Again, because this is the first, we've had some issues, as my colleagues all know, with parties just popping up, and they end up being more than what they were anticipated to be. So with that in the past, I think I would be remiss if I didn't say, that this is the first time there's ever been a party like this at the Masonic Lodge, in my knowledge. The Masonic Lodge has always held events, but they're always, in one way or another connected to the Grand Lodge. So but I can understand the spirit of the event. But again, it does really concern me as to what type of event this is going to be and the parking situation. But I would also, Mr. Chairman, be ready to make a motion or second a motion with a friendly amendment that if these details are not secured, the license is not in effect. You know, because not just approximately 2 weeks ago, we had a party that was supposed to be a family party, a small gathering that ended up, you know, basically shutting a business down because all the parking went into the business's parking lot. And I believe at least three, maybe four police cruisers had to respond. That's a drain on our services when those cruisers are not on the streets doing what they're supposed to do on something that should have been, you know, right now through this process covered. So I'm willing. I'm really very, very hesitant, almost leaning to not voting for it. But everybody delivers. Everybody deserves that opportunity to keep their word and just have a nice family event. So I would make that motion at the right time, or ask for a friendly amendment that the details, if not secured, because they've only got a couple days, if not secured, that the party that issued the license will not be issued.
So,
And Mr. Chairman, if I may ask a question before the motion is made.
yes, Mr.
Mr. Chairman, I ask a question of the applicant before the motion is made. Sir, would you mind telling us how many tickets have been sold?
We have approximately 38 tickets been sold.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Okay, so, Ms. Roberts, Vice Chair Roberts, do you have another question?
Oh, no question. I wanted to second Mr. McChristie's motion, if that was a motion, and a friendly amendment to the motion. And the amendment would be to accept all of the recommendations. So that regards the time, 5 p.m., 10 p.m., 2 detailed police officers. Those were the recommendations. Okay. They have that on the permit.
So the motion, as I understand it, is from Mr. McCrisky. Sorry, Mr. Paul, it's going to be you for a second. I get easily distracted. So I apologize for that. But the motion, Mr. McCrisky, that I understood from you is a motion to approve this license conditional upon the recommendations, following the recommendations of the police department, which include 2 police details. And is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And then, Ms. Roberts, you seconded that motion.
Yes, I second.
Perfect. Okay, perfect. So in that case, let's go for the vote. Vice Chair Roberts, how do you vote?
Yes.
Mr. McCrisky?
Yes.
I vote yes as well. The motion passes. And Mr. Paul, I hope you guys have a great time. And I appreciate you working with us in Town Hall to get through this process. Have fun, and let us know how it goes.
Mr. Chairman?
Yes, Mr. Coulter.
I would like to thank the members for changing their schedules today to join this meeting. Again, it underscores the commitment that this board has to serving the citizens of Stoughton. Not every town would do this, a late applicant on a Friday morning. So I just want to thank all of you for checking in today and participating in this. Again, it's another indication of the commitment each of you have to serving the citizens of this town.
Thank you, Mr. Coulter. Yeah, I think we all share the sentiment that we want to help our neighbors as much as we can, and certainly want to be mindful of the recommendations of the police. But Mr. Paul, we're neighbors. I hope we have a good time, and if it goes well, we'll expect some applications in the future.
I have Cynthia Walsh here. She'd like to say a word.
Okay, Ms. Walsh.
Cynthia Walsh, 1096 Park Street. Does the applicant know that he has to be here before lunchtime to get his permit? I mean, Town Hall isn't open Saturday or Sunday.
That's correct. So Town Hall closes at noon today. So you'll need to in order to get the actual permit itself, you'll have to show up to grab that today.
Oh, thank you.
Which I appreciate mentioning. I'm going to have to find some way to get over there to sign it. So
Are you able to issue it? Will I be able to issue it without certainty of the police detail?
No.
No, we're gonna need that squared away. So.
That's got to be done now. Yeah.
Yeah, got an hour and a half. So the race is on, but hopefully this all works out. But the
And I
role
will-
of the board here, it's certainly Mr. Coulter.
I will call Lieutenant Carmichael as soon as we hang up.
Perfect.
And
The role
another-
of the board here. Yes, Ms. Roberts.
I am local. If needed, I can sign off. If everything is, all the ducks are in a row, I can go over to town hall. I'm local today.
Perfect. I appreciate that. So the work of the board is complete. Is there a motion to adjourn?
So made.
Second,
Okay. Motion to adjourn is made by Ms. McCrisky, seconded by Vice Chair Roberts. All in favor, Ms. Roberts,
yes.
Ms. McCrisky?
Yes.
I vote yes as well. The time is 10:27. Meeting is adjourned. Have a great day, everyone.
Have a nice weekend, all.
Thank you. Bye-bye. You
Bye-bye.
too.